questions about the minutes as presented to you today? Good morning. If there's no question, I entertain a motion to approve the previous meeting's minutes. Motion second to approve the meeting minutes. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Been the chair, the ayes have it, the motion carries. Item number one, park concession stand. As you all know, we put the bids out for concession stand. We only got one.
That's all I have.
That's it.
Did any come around without?
Did
Okay.
we get in today?
That's what I got today.
This one today. All right. We got one bid for park concession stand from Shabira Bonner,
That's good, James.
$51. Should be a minimum, but like we did, so it is what it is. That's the bid. Is there a motion to accept it?
I second that motion.
Motion and second, any discussion? If there's no discussion, all in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? In the chair, ayes have it, motion carries. Huh? She gets it not this week, she'll get it next week,
Start next week.
starting Monday. So give her a call, let her know. That's it. All right. Item number two, confiscated vehicles. This is for the chief. On the last meeting, we discussed in depth confiscated vehicles. We had a subject matter expert reach out to us as well about what we should do and what the rules were. According to the Alabama Department of Revenue. And the letters went out last week as well. It should have went out last week from Russell Fern. And it's a detailed report. If you go to the Alabama Department of Revenue unclaimed abandoned motor vehicle, there's a whole process. And we're gonna work with some individuals to make sure that we're following the process right. To get rid of those unclaimed vehicles. Are there any questions about that?
Yeah, could you evaluate some of the stuff you was on? I didn't look at it, you just brought this to me. But how long you think this process should take?
However long the law say it gotta take.
Okay, I'll look at it then. I want it. Okay, great. That's good enough.
Yes, sir.
Move on.
I promise you, I want to get rid of them faster than you.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I'll look at it.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it on the agenda.
Yeah.
That way we can make sure that it don't leave our minds, if that's okay with everybody. Any objections to that? Wow. Will,
Oh no.
any objections to that?
No.
All right. All right. Item number one on new business, the open burn permit. We talked briefly about it not last meeting, but we talked briefly about it about a month or two ago. And we didn't take any action on it. What this burn permit would do would be, it will require that you have to get a burn permit from the city before you will be able to burn. And that includes all burning, whether it's leaves, shrubs, whatever. The cost of the cost of the permit is $5, and that goes to the fire department. That don't go to the city per se. Is that right? Is that the introduction? Do you have anything you want to elaborate on that, Mr. Jones?
This permit was established way back before. This is not something I added or the city added or this administrator added this term. It's been added since we had a burn. We just never issued permits. So I think it's necessary that we start issuing permits. We're responding to way more brush fire than we have actual fires. So we actually responded to one today. This will help out a whole lot. Knowing what's in these files or where the fires are, so that way my guys are not running and we running trucks up and down the road and we get counted. But if we have a permit and know that this is a controlled fire, we can get there in decent time. So, any questions from council?
So, last time we talked about it, you were saying like if somebody want to pay $5 for the burn, they can get up with the council member was in the district, or the police officer, or fire
So,
department.
so if they wanted to burn, they have to come down to City Hall, and then, leave City Hall, their address with City Hall, will get in contact with me or my sister, and we will go out and look at the, brush of powder they wanted to burn before we issue a permit. So they have to reach out, they have to come to City Hall, and City Hall will reach out to us.
So how long the permit last? Still at 7 days?
7 days.
So every time they get rid of a bunch of trash, they gotta come out and get another. That's what I agree with everything, because every 7 days.
7 days.
Well, again, like, it is mainly to keep people safe. Because if somebody has a forest fire that gets out of hand, I was listening to the radio today, and they were burning. They thought it was in control, and then it pops up. Then at the same time, I mean, like 2 minutes later, there was a medical call for someone unresponsible. All right, I think Officer Wesley responded to that call. So sometimes you have, and it don't happen like that every day, but on the times that it does, at least we would have known that fire is in that area, and we know, okay, well, we got a little time, whatever. But like I said, it's already on the books, and nothing that we knew that we're doing. It's just the start of us enforcing it, so that way people will know, what the requirement is.
You can't burn no tires, man.
No,
You ain't supposed to burn time.
Yeah.
and that's another thing, I'm glad you brought that up, that's another thing that's issued in this, ordinance. The police department as well, if they're caught burning tires, they would be issued a fine, which that is on the city ordinance about the legal fees and all that stuff that goes through court. So, once you get the burn permit, there's a list of things that you cannot burn on that permit. And if you're in violation of that, then we will issue citation for that.
So it's open pits, people set out in front of y'all, got a pit.
That's recreational burn.
That's good.
It's in the city ordinance, recreational burn is allowed.
Okay.
Verified.
This is in the city limits.
Yes.
Yeah, this is city.
Can we not try to enforce since we respond to all the calls out there? Okay.
So let me ask you one thing, John. So just like y'all see somebody burning, so we gotta get that out. When would this become effective? Yeah, you can be.
So typically, whenever you issue something, you give a 30-day window to give people time to get acquiesced to it. We'll put notices out, we'll share it and put it out in some circulation. And then, like I said, we're not trying to hit anybody over the head. A lot of the stuff will be information, because most of the time when people ask, they'll do it correctly. But for those repeat offenders, that's what the tickets are designed to, our citations rather are designed to stop.
Yeah, put it in the
Shopper's guide.
Okay, but older people.
So you still pay $5 and get it permit to bring it in. So when the fire, you know how they pay the fire ban? So it's still going to affect too with it.
Right. So nothing we do will trump, federal or state law. So we're in the guidelines of federal and state law.
That if we have a burn ban in state like we do now, we don't have that, no permit will be issued.
All right.
Any other forces on it?
Citations.
The first offense is
This is like 100 and something, and I think like the second offense is like 500. Okay. That was.
Muddy road, they pick it all in, don't look.
And the ordinances for everybody to go and look at the ordinances. This is 26-1.
the first It says the first violation within 12 months up to $150 fine plus court. The second violation within 12 months is a mandatory court appearance and a fine of up to $150. I'm not $150, $500. And for the purpose of the 12-month period, is whenever you got convicted of doing it. So it's just the first and second violation of up to $150. So it could be anywhere from $1 to $150. And then the second offense can be from anywhere from $1 to $500.
Okay, you said about the burn. You said about the burn permit, right?
Right.
So you know, in the wintertime, you got them out putting wood in fire pound and burning chicken, so you still have to pay fine.
No, that's recreational. Yeah, yeah, that's
But
recreational.
he can get away too now.
Yeah,
It can,
yeah,
but,
it can.
but they're not permits required by permit.
So this new,
It's not new.
well,
It's already
one
there.
week, it's gonna be for the whole winter time sometime.
It's going for the whole, yeah. And it's nothing new. We're just enforcing it. Really,
I know it's
that
nothing new.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's nothing new. It's already there while we here with it.
Well, the fire chief didn't want to just put out citations, and he wanted to make sure that he went through the council to make sure that we knew what it was, because we're gonna hear about it before he does. So that way you don't get a call or stop a food fair or call General and say why they giving me a citation for X. So we just wanted to make sure that everybody be on the same page.
You said that the number of fires, brush fires and all that have been up.
They're up more than our structure fire. If I'm not mistaken, I think last year we responded to approximately 50 to 55 brush fires. And we only had like 12 structure fires. My medical and brush fires were running.
Y'all have more brush fires out the city than any city.
That thing over in Green County,
We're
bad.
responding, we're helping, Somerville doesn't have a brush club, and then there are more members, same as Cochran and same as staff, so we're helping out different areas. I see what's going on in these areas, so I'm just trying to kind
Okay.
of keep our area protected from brush fire.
Alright.
Any other questions?
No, that's it. We good.
All right, moving on to item number account. We don't have to vote on it. It's just
Right.
a matter of bringing it to the attention. That's all.
Alright, thank you.
Accounts payable. Are there any questions about the bills as presented? If not, I entertain a motion to approve the motion. Is there a second? A motion and a second. All those, is there any other discussion? All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Any opposed? Can the check ayes have it? The motion carries. Police department.
For the month of February 2025, had approximately 16 cases. There were 4 arrests, 4 harassment, 4 BNEs, 1 illegal possession of credit card, 1 innocent, 1 theft of property, 1 disorderly conduct, 1 burglary.
Thanks. Any questions? All right, street department.
Nothing at this time.
It's grass cutting time. The guys already been out, started rock and roll. So, please, man, please, sir, don't throw out lid on the floor, on the ground. It helps us out a lot. We really appreciate it. Fire department, you got anything?
Just this weekend, just being mindful of the weather, starting tomorrow, I think between 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. We're supposed to get the first band. We got 3 rounds of it, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, with Saturday being the strongest storm that we're gonna have. Storm shelters are open. Those for the armor will be an overflow. That's all I have.
That's all it. That's all it.
Yeah, I hope I don't need it. The chamber banquet was last Tuesday. We had Mr. Gilliam, who was recognized as the person of the year. And we had some other dignitaries who were recognized as well. Mr. Hankins, Mr. Dr. Parker, and so we want to make sure that we recognize those and tell them good job. The next event that the chamber has is April 26th. It's going to be the Dogwood Festival. All right.
Say that again, man.
April 26th.
That was over.
Yes, sir. It's going to be right behind the City Hall where we have Juneteenth. All right. Parks and Recreation. Mr. Mayor, she's down at the park building now, I believe, because they got some kind of I think they got basketball practice or something going on. They got it going on 24/7. Last night they had the dance class. We've increased the usage there, and that's why she's not here tonight. If there's any question about park, anybody got park and rec? If you want to update about what's going on, you can look on her on the page, and she tries to keep it updated with the monthly events.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was there last night, yesterday, and it was about what, 50 or 60 people there. Then come last week, the basketball. So I think she gonna need a little help. We used a lot of people. I know. Yeah, I'm just saying, man. She had been called. It was a lot. She had a lot going on all day. There's a lot of kids. I was there trying to catch a dance.
That'll work.
See,
Well, like I said, she has some volunteers. And hopefully next year when the budget comes, we can look at giving her some money for an assistant. So that way she has some additional help.
Yeah.
But in light of our current economic environment, I want to I'd be cautious like that. But we do have room for volunteers, and some people have for part time in the summertime we may look at doing some high school kids that can help.
Okay.
Because that kind of defrays some costs.
Right.
But and that's a good thing. That's a good problem to have.
Yeah. Hey.
Museum, I don't have anything on that. So I do have somebody who I would recognize. So Mr. Donnie, you got anything? Mr. Samuel? Gotcha. I want to thank Mr. Donnie. On last Tuesday, we rode to Montgomery, did some work to try to help build Aliceville in a positive way. And we got positive feedback. So we're looking forward to some good things. We also have our economic development class that we'll be going to on March the 27th. This will be class number 2. And we look forward to seeing what happens on that. I do have Ms. Lavender here, and so I want her to introduce herself to the Aliceville community. We're looking forward to part. You weren't finna sit and not say that. She's Ms. Lavender is a successful businesswoman in multiple states in the United States, and she has she's an Aliceville plant, and she has wanted to come back and give to her roots. And so she's the young lady who we're partnering with on the daycare that's soon to be. And so I just wanted to introduce her and see if she had anything for us to say.
No, I just wanted to acknowledge. Hopefully the daycare will be, we're trying to open the daycare by the summertime in June 1st or so. Hopefully our opening date. So that's why I'm down here to kind of move things along and get everything situated so they can actually bring out the market so that we can get our foot on the ground. Now I appreciate everyone who voted me or chose me to be the one to put the daycare down. Thank you.
Well, you done a lot of work behind the scenes, and it's gonna be a lot more work. You know what I'm saying, in front of the scenes. Ms. Lavender, what we're doing for those who may not know, one of the things is that we've done is a public-private partnership. Ms. Lavender is the private side on the partnership. The city is the public side. We have the Old Joyful News area, and she'll be having a daycare that will take 6 months to 12.
No, 6 weeks.
6 weeks,
to
that's it.
12 years old.
6 weeks to 12 years old. They will be it will be a multifaceted facility where they focus on not just keeping them, but also teaching them
Yes.
as well. And it'll be also 24 hours, 6 days a week,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So we're looking forward to getting that online, so that way some of these and it'll be affordable because as a city, we're offsetting some of the things that
Yes.
make it, and so that way people can get back in the workforce. Because a lot of folks are not in the workforce because they don't want to be, but some of the other part is because they don't have childcare, affordable childcare. So that's one of the things. We have some great daycares here, 3 home daycares that are wonderful. I have nothing against them, but they only have a limited amount of kids that they can hold. And so if we want to grow, we got to have somewhere for the kids to go. And so we thank you for stepping in.
Yes.
So what you think the capacity kid you think to hold at one time?
The capacity will be about 75 kids at one time each year. So we're gonna be doing, say, 24 hours, 6 days a week. So,
Well, that's good then. So it's more likely you're gonna have some employees and
yeah.
more. That's good. Okay. Okay, welcome to Allen.
Well, this is my own. I was born and raised here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we also have a daycare professional on our council as well. She's certified. So she was Miss Councilwoman Ball. So she was very she scrutinized it very well, but your application. So don't think that you just flew back. I didn't know what to look at. So other than that, Councilman Wilkins. Does anybody else in the public have anything to say? Right. Yes, ma'am. Mrs.
On the burn ban, what if the person is just moving into the neighborhood and they don't know anything about the burn ban?
If you
Give them a citation or whatever, how would you deal with that? Well, would you let them know if they're a relative of yours, which I didn't know? And the other question was, if that neighborhood has someone that has PTSD or some other type of diseases that smoke will not allow, will not be for them, causes illness, is there still a burn ban, a permit being given to that neighborhood, or how would you handle that?
First question, if they just moved in, we would, I'll send law enforcement that happened, put it out, and then explain to them the procedures that they have to go through. And on the second question, I have to get with state and see how could we handle that. I'm not quite sure with that, but I'll get you an answer when I talk with some of the state groups.
And if it's a medically legit condition, then they should or may have, paperwork, like when we go to a job, they'll say, well, if this is a illness that you have, they'll give a statement, so you just don't want people just saying, I have this. So this, so I think they'll check into this on every area.
So, if that individual has started a fire and they have left already before the fire is out, today,
They can't leave a fire unattended, so they would be fine. That is also explained in that permit as well as on the city ordinance. You can't leave a fire unattended. So we'll make you put it out and then we will issue a citation.
although they're a first-time person? Meaning they're just moving into the neighborhood is what I'm asking.
So we'll issue the warning and then, like I said, we'll give them the procedures of what to go through. On the permit is listed as well, not leaving fires unattended, and also in the city ordinance. So if it's the first time in the community and they don't have any knowledge of the city ordinance or the burn permit, we'll actually put it out and then we'll explain or give them a copy of the city ordinance.
So if you're not there for you to give them
We'll make several attempts to contact them to make sure that they are aware of the procedure.
And it's ultimately the property owner's responsibility. So I come to your yard and set the fire and then leave, but you gonna get the citation because it's your property. So if that's how we've done on other things, that's probably how we're gonna do it on that as well. But that's a good question.
Also, ignorant of the law is no excuse. I know it's kind of an ignorant, but we got to know the law. Where we do it, wherever it got to be. Like you come and say, I'm not saying you,
I understand.
but you know, ignorant of the law, they always say, you know, excuse me, I didn't know, I just moved here. Okay, then well, you know now. They say,
I understood that, but
yeah,
I do know that there is a fire on Hills Hill right now burning.
yeah.
I was just about to ask that question. Is there one that's up there now?
Yes, so because after sitting here listening to all of that, I know you need to be aware of that, and if individual doesn't know that, and they have already left.
All right. Councilwoman Ball. Okay. Councilman Wilder,
Yes.
go ahead. What you got for us?
How y'all doing tonight?
We good. We good. Alice,
I
we
just,
want to
I
hear
just,
from
I,
you. That's for
I just
me.
want to sit here, you know, when I'm sitting here tonight, I just want to talk to my coworkers.
Yes, sir.
You know, I thank God. I thank everybody who prayed, who not prayed. Mayor, councilman, stick with God, because when you need him, he's there.
All right.
It's this moment for the prayer. Ever since I've been over here, I've been over 20 days. But the thing about it is, all them tests and stuff, they said, God had already been in the room and ran in the fingers. I'll be home Friday, because the weather bad Saturday. I'm not quite out of the wood yet, but I'm not where I was.
Amen.
But
Amen.
I just want to hear the voice of the council, because I definitely feel like it's more to therapy than exercise.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
That's right.
All right.
Sometimes you can feel just being around people and associate with them. But this councilman and these workers for the city of Adamsville
Mm-hmm.
have showed up per day. They call per day. They check per day. I had work for nothing. And you too. But I just want to say, I just want to hear y'all voice and listen in. And I want to come back. I'll be back.
All right.
Because some of the things that keep you going don't mean that just for other people, but it means a lot to you. So I just want to say, I thank y'all. I ain't get no name calling, but the city of Adamsville, they stuck by the child here. And I'm talking about white, black, blue, green, and a color one name. They were every day. They stuck by the child right here. So I thank you. I thank y'all. I just wanted to say that live. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right.
Amen.
God got me.
Hey, we thank you. We want, like I said, don't talk too much. Get out. We good, but we just want to hear you. A lot of people want to know how you doing, so we thank you, Councilman Lewis.
Yeah, the guys at the Woodyard, Mr. Salmon, they want to thank you for, in the city council, man, for the work you did, for fixing the drain for the truck to get out. They told me to say that to you. Appreciate you. They appreciate those people.
Yeah. We got two more here. So we got enough going around for everybody. We got enough going around, but one of them is Peaches out there. I'm calling her name. That's one of them that you for. But that's good. I'm glad you're here. But like I tell people, you gotta love the more the better. That make you better then. So we need, like I said, eventually one day we're gonna have 2 grocery stores, 3 more grocery stores. So the more the better. Competition is good. And I appreciate it. If Crooked Man and Carl Man, ain't no stopping us now. So we just need to form together, stay together. And I appreciate it. Wow.
That being said, all in favor, let me know about. Oh, sorry. Is there a motion to adjourn? I'm
I
sorry.
so move.
All in favor, let me say aye.
Ah.
Have a good night.
Damn. Yo,
I know it.